Most people think love is about passion, fireworks, and emotions you cannot control. But the Stoics saw love differently. To them, love was not about losing yourself in someone else. It was about becoming a better human being because of that someone else. The Stoics were not cold or unfeeling. Marcus Aurelius loved his wife deeply. Seneca wrote letters of deep affection. Epictetus, though a freed slave, spoke of love as a form of virtue. But unlike modern love, which clings, demands, and fears loss, Stoic love is built on self-mastery, virtue, and acceptance of fate. If you want a relationship that doesn't crumble when passion fades, that doesn't break under the weight of pride, jealousy, or fear, then these 7 Stoic laws are for you. 1. Master yourself before you try to master love. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Imagine trying to build a house on unstable ground. That's what relationships become when you haven't mastered yourself first. If you are ruled by anger, jealousy, or insecurity, you will poison the relationship. Stoicism teaches that you must conquer your own emotions before you can love someone properly. The man or woman who has mastered themselves doesn't explode in rage over small things. They don't become needy or manipulative because of the fear of losing their partner. They don't seek love to fill a hole inside them. They share love because they are already whole. Before reacting in anger, pause and ask, "Is this under my control?" Build a life outside the relationship, your passions, values, and purpose. A Stoic is not desperate for love, they choose love. 2. Desire less, appreciate more. Seneca said, "He who is not satisfied with little will never be satisfied with much." How many relationships fail because of endless demands? Why aren't you more romantic? Why don't you make more money? Why don't you act like someone else's partner? The Stoic way is different. A Stoic sees what they already have and is grateful for it. They do not measure love by how much it pleases them, but by how much they can appreciate in the present. When you look at your partner, do you see their flaws first, or do you see their virtues? Do you compare them to an ideal in your head, or do you thank the universe for the moments you share? Gratitude turns ordinary love into something extraordinary. Every night, write down 3 things you appreciate about your partner. When annoyed, pause and ask, "What would I miss about this if I lost them tomorrow?" 3. Love without clinging. Epictetus said, "Do not tie your happiness to things outside your control." Your partner is not your possession. They are a free human being, with their own soul, choices, and destiny. The Stoic accepts this truth. Clinging, controlling, or obsessing only leads to suffering. A Stoic loves deeply, but does not panic at the thought of loss. Why? Because they understand that love is a gift, not a guarantee. Marcus Aurelius said to meditate often on impermanence. When you remember that nothing is permanent, not even love, you stop taking it for granted, and you stop suffocating it with fear. Love grows best when it is free, not chained. When anxiety strikes, repeat, "I do not own this person. I only get to cherish them today." Do not build your entire happiness on someone else. Build a life full of meaning outside the relationship. 4. Be their rock, not their storm. Arguments are inevitable, but Stoics believe in remaining calm, even when others are not. When your partner is angry, you don't respond with anger. When they are upset, you don't fuel the fire, you become their peace. This doesn't mean you allow disrespect, but it means you choose reason over reaction. Many relationships break not because of the problem, but because of how the partners respond to it. Be the steady one, the anchor when emotions run high. In conflict, speak slower, not faster. The calmer you are, the faster the tension dissolves. Ask yourself, is this fight about virtue or just ego? If it's ego, let it go. 5. Choose virtue over ego. Pride destroys relationships faster than betrayal. Stoics teach that true strength lies in humility. A Stoic apologizes when wrong, listens when corrected, and chooses kindness even when it's hard. They don't play power games or keep score. They ask, what is the virtuous thing to do right now? Rather than, how do I win this argument? Ego seeks to dominate, virtue seeks to love. When tempted to argue, ask, would I rather be right or be at peace? Practice small acts of humility every day. Say thank you, admit mistakes, and express appreciation. 6. Remember, you own nothing, not even love. Marcus Aurelius said, everything we have is borrowed from nature. The Stoics constantly reflected on mortality and impermanence, not to be morbid, but to love more deeply. Your partner could leave, change, or be taken by fate at any time. This is not a reason to fear, it is a reason to love fully now. When you remember that nothing is truly yours, you stop taking things for granted. You become more patient, more forgiving, and more grateful because every shared moment is a gift. Each morning whisper, "This love is borrowed, and I will cherish it while I have it." Hug your partner as if it could be the last time it might be. 7. Love is a choice, not just a feeling. According to the Stoic principle, love is not just a passion of the soul, it is a choice of the will. Feelings fade, passion cools, but Stoic love does not depend on emotional highs, it depends on daily choice. Every day, you must choose to be kind, patient, loyal, and respectful. Love, to a Stoic, is like any other virtue, it must be practiced. So don't wait for feelings to guide you. Wake up each day and choose to love through your actions. Ask yourself each morning, what can I do today to make their life better? Do at least one act of love daily. Small, consistent actions build unshakable love. Finally, love, according to the Stoics, is not about possession, control, or losing yourself in another person. It is about becoming a better human being with another human being. When you follow these 7 Stoic laws, you build a love that is strong not because it avoids hardship, but because it endures hardship with wisdom, calm, and virtue. As Marcus Aurelius would say, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to love and be loved. If you want more life-changing lessons like this, hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started.